Boom, bang, bang. We are back for week 3 of the Kitakami Premier League. Going up against Silverhawk this week. And he has brought a Mega Garchomp Z, Tyranitar Excadrill combo, Wombo combo, Slowbro, Skarmory, and Florges. And I've got Gengar debuting this week. I think the other 5 had all came, I think, so far. So Gengar is the new debut this week. Let's see, who do we want to lead? I mean, Mega Grin looks relatively free into everything but Florges. So I think I'm going to just lead my Mega Grin. Okay, T-Tar comes out. And Sand goes up, which is not good for me. So I could just click Surf. But I'm not liking what I'm seeing as far as like what this T-Tar could do to me. Could really chunk some damage on me and possibly take out my Grin. And that I don't want. So I think instead what I'm going to do is just go hard Chestnut. If he just switches out, it is what it is. But I assume it's the whatever item that is that extends to Sand. No, I don't even know what item it is. Soft something. I have no idea. That extends the how long the sand is up. Smooth rock. There we go. Okay, he does just get up his rock, so I could have just attacked. But here, I'm going to get up spikes. And kind of wait this out a little bit. Does just go straight into Skarm, which to be expected. So on that, I imagine this is Defog. I did not bring Defog, unfortunately, so just gonna go out on my Glow King. Take a little bit of chip. He does just body press and not defog. I'll take that. I am going to launch off a Future Sight to try to force the T-Tar back out. Or, I mean, no, I just go Flamethrower. I go Flamethrower for now. Possibly get the burn. No burn. Okay, Garchomp comes in. And I am Shuka, so this wouldn't kill, so I can slow pivot out into Clefable. Or you could just go for the setup. Alternatively, last turn I could have just clicked Chili and gotten a free pivot. But you win some, you lose some. Okay, he does just go straight out into T-Tar. So on that case, I'm just going to bring Chestnut back out. And this time I'm going to click Drain Punch instead of Spikes, because he might stay in. And if not, I can also get myself back up to full. But you know what? He's got multiple switches where Drain Punch just does nothing. I'm just going to click Spikes. And he didn't click defog on Scarm before, so he might just be the Iron Defense body press set. Could definitely does still have defog, but he did get rid of his own rock, so maybe that's why I didn't want to click it. Either way, it would suck if I get all 3 layers of spikes set up and then he just clicks defog. Okay, so yeah, here's this. Either way, I just make the same play and go out into Glow King. So my Glow King is full HP. Unfortunately, my Gengar Sash is useless now because I have no way of getting rid of rocks. I didn't bring defog on Corv. But, you know, nonetheless, here we are. Take a little bit of rocks. Just goes for Roost. Snow is falling. This time I'm going to launch a Future Sight. So I don't think he's going to stay in and let me Flamethrower him now that he knows. He does have a few Mons that can take a Future Sight rather well, but it's still a little chippies on just about anything. Slowbro comes out. Okay. So there's the Future Sight. I think this turn I'm just going to Sludge Bomb, and then next turn I'll Chili. Get to Poison, that's pretty big. Scald does negligible damage, but he gets the burn, so we trade a burn for a poison. But this turn I'm going to Chili. And didn't even think about who I would go into, to be honest. Did not consider at all who I would go into. Probably just Mega Grin. Slack off? Okay. And he took the Future Sight. So this turn I am going to Mega and click Grass Knot. It'll reveal it, but it gets this thing gone. Okay, Slowbro gone. First one off the board. We claim first KO. And we are a Grass type right now, which is relatively good for us, actually. Relatively. I imagine Florges comes out here. Probably be his best play overall. Would give me a chance to maybe go Corv and start setting up. Because he's getting in the realm where he's got 4 physical attackers left in Florges, but Florges can't really do anything to Corv. It could have like Trick, Scarf, and that would completely ruin me. But that's like the one thing I can think of that could really mess me up. How much would I have to set up to... And I would still have to do a decent bit of setup in front of Florges. So Mega T-Tar comes back out after I just revealed Grass Knot, which is a bit strange to me. Because I could just click it again, and it should kill. But it could just be wanting to set up Sand, and it didn't kill. That's actually really frustrating. But we can go ahead and make sure this thing's knocked off the board. So I'm going to click Surf. Does half to Skarmory. I kind of high rolled there. I mean, I can live another turn with Grin, so I mean, I kind of want to save him, but like, at what for at this point? I think I'm just gonna click Surf. Florstitute. Uh, I'm just gonna let him go down. At this point, I feel like Grin's done his thing. He's a little too low for me to really value saving, unfortunately. He's got a little bit of chip on Garchomp, a little bit of chip on Florges, just wishing. I mean, I'm just gonna keep going for damage. You're probably gonna wish back up somebody. You wish back up yourself, which is fine. So now I know you're Wish Protect. You can't Trick Scarf. So you just take me out this turn, or you just Wish. Now the question here becomes, do I want to go out and get up rocks, or try to start setting up my Corv? Because at most, you've probably got Moonblast. And being able to get a bulk up off already would be good for my Corv. Like when I get one bulk up off, it is minimal damage. I think I'm going to do it. Goes out into Scarm. I click bulk up. And I'm just going to click it again. He's Whirlwind. Okay. I'm just going to click Flamethrower this time. So I have to get Scarm gone before I can do any kind of shenanigans with Corv. That really does kind of mess with my end game a little bit. I'm gonna lie, but Body Press, Roost, Whirlwind. What would you have as your last move? I mean, I want to say you would probably have Defog, but a flying move into a Chestnut team also looks pretty solid. And I had Blaziken, who was weak to flying. Could just be Iron Defense. Iron Defense, like Brave Bird, or I really don't know what else. I do live another hit, so I'm going to Chili. Alternatively, I could just hard go out into Corv to save Glow King. And a Shucka for later, possibly. Or I could go... I think I go hard into Corv now, actually. Hold on. Because then I would have to click bulk up, and like, let's say he clicks SD. He's also not Mega'd, which I find surprising. Well, I guess he hasn't clicked a move yet to Mega. So Garchomp, Mega Z. Yeah, I think I make the Corv play. On I imagine. Oh, it's a nasty plot. Ah! So your Earth Power, like... Oh, God. Okay. That's a bit different. In that case, I actually have to just go hard Clefable right now. And I have to click Moonblast. I'm going to click Soft Boiled. And I'm going to click it again. Because I should always win this engagement. And if you switch out, I'm just back at full health, and it's the same thing. So I'm glad I know that it's special, because I had built my Clefable max HP, max defense. And I even had Kabia Berry, because I was like, oh, what if he has a, like, poison jab? At this health, I would recover. I'm going to click Draining Kiss. Oh, that's perfect. Gets us back up to full, and he has a rough skin. I'm going to click Rocks. Gets the burn. That's actually big. That's actually really big. And now I'm just going to click Moonblast. Oh, and it gets a crit, bro. Oh, we're going to die to a crit. That's actually going to get us. We just lost to a crit. I mean, we're not out yet. It's just really frustrating. Okay, I just clicked Sludge Bomb. Or actually, I clicked Flamethrower. Like, I just take unnecessary chip on my Slowking and lose my Shucka Berry because of that crit. But, I mean, I grew to the Stealth Rocks, so I can really only blame myself. But Shucka, and we eat. Flamethrower goes down. Hey, I get a crit. I killed him with a crit. Crit mattered. Let's go. Alright, but we've got rocks and 2 spikes up. So, I mean, we're looking good on entry hazard damage. T-Tar would just come in and die. At this point, everyone's taking a good bit of chip when they come in except Skarm. Okay, he's gonna pop the Excadrill play. Oh no, that doesn't even set up sand. Actually, that's really good. He's on a balloon. On a balloon. Is there anything I need Glow King for later on? Like, into Skarm, he's actually pretty good. I just go Chestnut here. And yeah, that does nothing. I just click Synthesis to get my health back. And then we go Glow King on this. Body Press doesn't do much of anything. I am definitely slower. So I think I'm just going to Chili. To get some more HP back. Take a hit, regen a little bit. I'd like to get my Glow King to a little better position health-wise. I'd get to about 70, 67 when next time I come back in after rocks, if it's a clean come in. And I'd like to keep... I mean, I don't know what his last move is yet to know if it's... Okay, he does just go out into Florges. So on Florges, I probably just go Gengar. And fire off a Sludge Wave. This turn I'm going to Willow. because I'm thinking he might switch. Yes, yes. Willowed, baby. Let's go. Gengar putting in the work. Now we go Chestnut. Rapid Spin gets rid of the hazards. And now I just click Drain Punch. Goes back to Florges. I go into Glow King. Used Wish, so he's probably going to protect this turn, so I'm just going to Chili. And go out into Gengar. And fire off a Sludge Wave. Does Aromatherapy. Just gonna fire off another one. This time I'm gonna Willow again. Or you could just don't really need the Willow all too much on him. I'm gonna fire off one Shadow Ball. I know you've probably just got Moonblast in the bag. That's all you've got. It wouldn't do too much to me. Changing my mind to Sludge Wave. Or do I? Let me look at... Like, I do half to the other two. No, Shadow Ball. Sticking with my gut. Sticking with my gut and going Shadow Ball. We're not changing. Dang it, he stayed in. He does just Wish. So I'm going to actually click Toxic Spikes. So this floor just gets poisoned the next time it comes in, if it does. Okay, Wish goes off. I'm going to go out to Chestnut, force him to Rapid Spin again. He does not. He just clicks Earthquake. I click Drain Punch. Out into Florges, but Florges is faster, so I go back to Gengar. You click Wish. I mean, at this point, I do just click Sludge Wave. And there's a Moonblast into my Gengar. Let's see. So, I mean, I should be faster than both of the other two and can just click Shadow Ball. Alright. Drill comes out. Just going to click Shadow Ball. Because he can't Rapid Spin into me. And two Shadow Balls should kill. So if he Sword Stances, it's like, whatever. Air Balloon goes. Iron Head takes out my Gengar. And we are going to go into Chestnut. And click Drain Punch. Drain Punch would do a lot to Skarmory at all. He's got Earthquake, Rapid Spin, Iron Head, and I imagine Sword Stance. So you definitely run Sword Stance on a Sand team when paired with T-Tar. Okay, he does just go for Iron Head. He's going for the flinch. Gets the flinch. I'm going to go for a synthesis here. And then we go into Glow King. Body press. Now I just click Flamethrower because it kills both. Or not kills both, but it would kill Excadrill and it really hurts Skarmory. He's getting up spikes. Got a Flamethrower. You can click Roost and just let the burn whittle me down, but I'll do more. And I get the burn. So I'm just going to click Flamethrower again. And that claims the KO on the Skarmory. And that should seal up the deal here. We just go back into Chestnut. And Chestnut should be able to handle business. Gets the Rapid Spin off. I'm going to click Spiky Shield just to show it. Earthquake. Oh, it doesn't even kill. Dies to the Rocky Helmet. I was hoping he would die to the Spiky Shield just to show it off, but GG's to my opponent. That was a really long battle and a really good one. So very well played. That moves us to 3-0, I believe, in this league. So we'll be back next week to see if we can keep it going. Peace.